Did you know you can still enjoy potatoes even if you're diabetic? Yes, it's true. Now, you might be thinking, but aren't potatoes full of carbs that can spike my blood sugar levels? Well, there's a common misconception that if you're diabetic, potatoes are off the menu. But that's not entirely accurate. While it's true that potatoes are high in carbohydrates and can cause a surge in blood sugar, it doesn't mean they're completely forbidden. It's all about moderation and how you prepare them. You see, there are ways to enjoy this versatile vegetable without sending your blood sugar levels through the roof. So if you've been missing out on potatoes because you're worried about your blood sugar, it's time to rethink that. You don't have to give them up entirely. So, let's dive into how you can make potatoes a part of your diet without worrying about your blood sugar. First things first, not all potatoes are created equal. When it comes to selecting the right spuds for your plate, size and type matter. Small new potatoes are a great choice. They are lower on the glycemic index, meaning they're less likely to spike your blood sugar levels compared to large, older potatoes. Now let's talk about color. Red and yellow potatoes are less starchy varieties. They're a fantastic alternative as they don't cause as dramatic a blood sugar spike. And here's a little secret. Keeping the skin on your potatoes when you roast or boil them helps preserve their nutrients. So, next time you're in the kitchen, remember, no peeling required. But here's the kicker. It's not just about what you eat, but also how much you eat. Portion control is key. Stick to half a cup or one small potato per meal. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but also how much you eat. Portion control is key. Now that you've chosen the right kind of potatoes, let's talk about the best ways to cook them. Cooking methods can significantly affect the nutritional value of your potatoes, especially when it comes to resistant starch. Now, what's resistant starch, you ask? It's a type of starch that resists digestion, passing through to the large intestine where it acts more like dietary fiber, which can be beneficial for blood sugar control. Boiling or baking your potatoes whole, rather than mashing or frying, helps retain more of this resistant starch. It's all about keeping those starch molecules intact. When you mash or fry potatoes, you break down those molecules, reducing the resistant starch content. But here's a nifty trick. After boiling or baking your potatoes, pop them in the fridge for a day. This creates even more resistant starch through a process called retrogradation. And don't forget, always pair your potatoes with protein, fat, and fiber to help control the glycemic response. Ever heard of retrogradation? It's your new best friend. This culinary term might sound like a mouthful, but it's essentially a process that can help transform everyday potatoes into a more blood sugar-friendly food. Retrogradation is a process that takes place when you cool potatoes after cooking them. This cooling period allows the potatoes to develop what is known as resistant starch. Now, what's so special about this resistant starch? Well, it's a type of starch your body can't easily break down. This means it has less impact on your blood sugar levels. One study even showcased how powerful this process can be, finding that cooling potatoes for a full 24 hours after cooking could increase their resistant starch content by over 50%. And don't worry about reheating those potatoes, as it only slightly decreases the resistant starch. So next time you cook potatoes, let them cool thoroughly before eating. Your blood sugar will thank you.